In this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly how Iman Gadzhi is launching this new offer, and I'm going to show you all of the steps in his funnel, and I'm going to show you all of the strategies he's using. Now, you might be asking why? Why is he launching this new offer? Now, Iman Gadzhi has grown massively, exponentially over the past 2-3 years, and pretty much everybody in the online money space knows him. And the reason I'm making this video is because I want people to understand something, and that's my mission with this channel, is to give you some of the insights and information that I have that might be very, very common to me, but are uncommon to most people, even a lot of people who are going to be in marketing, because I help a lot of my clients, they're in marketing, but they don't know what I know, right? And our specialty is basically building funnels and landing pages. So in this video, I'm not only going to be breaking down the funnel or landing page, I'm also going to be breaking down the strategy that he's using when it comes to his Instagram, YouTube, ads. I'm going to be breaking down everything, and I'm going to show you step by step what he's doing. Now, just to set kind of a precursor to the video, where all of this started is on Instagram, right? So Iman has a very, very private Instagram where he shares business stuff, higher level business stuff, because we all know his audience is mostly people who want to make their first $1,000, $10,000 online, right? But he has this separate Instagram account, Chat with Iman, that not most people know of, and this has just barely 10,000 followers, just 9,600 followers. Anyways, I don't know how the Americans approximate, but the point is that this channel is dedicated towards a high level business owner, specifically doing 6 figures a year or more. Right, he posts frequent story sharing value and prompts people to work with his team so they can scale their personal brand and use that as leverage to scale their business. And he just recently launched the personal branding of our 8FL, which is a figure license. And this program has since been the center of promotion and is the focus for the new events that is going to run from January 6th to January 12th. Now, you might ask why, again, why is he doing this? Like I said, he's probably one of the most qualified people to teach this, right? And personal brand is going to be the big differentiator going into the next 10-20 years. It's already starting to be that, but we're still in the very early stages, right? It's not, for a very long time, it was not a thing to have a personal brand. But with the advent of the internet and so many social networks coming out and so many different technologies, it's so important to have a personal brand. I can't quite explain how important it is to have a personal brand that provides value to people, because when people feel indebted to you, number one, they feel indebted to you, and number two, you create a parasocial relationship. So you create an army of people who know you, but you know nothing about them, and they love you, and they know you, they like you, and they trust you. So it's extremely important to have a personal brand in today's day and age, because that's what's going to differentiate you. It doesn't really matter if you have like an extremely good product if no one knows about it. And a personal brand is generally one of the best ways to get people to know about your product, because they don't just buy into the product, they buy into you. So that was just a little wrap there. But anyways, that's the Instagram strategy, and he posts a lot of stories, like I said. Now, the next one is going to be his YouTube. This one is going to surprise you, because his YouTube is not the YouTube that we know. This is Iman Gadzhi Business, and he has just 6,000 subscribers, right? And he has just 4 videos. So why? So we already know he has a YouTube channel with about 5 million subscribers. However, a big majority of his audience are just people getting into business, people getting started in business who want to make first $1,000 or first $10,000, right? So going into this vertical means that he needs to create a niche channel focused on this specific type of information. Now, that's why he created this channel, because now he can share the insights directly to those people who he's trying to target, which is people making over $20,000 every single month, which adds up to about $240,000 every single year. Now, that's the second part of the strategy. The third part is ads. And just like Iman, you probably know this or you probably don't know this, but I know what I'm going to say. So Iman, whenever he's launching a new product, I'm not sure if they're running ads for Big Day. I haven't really seen any ads for Big Day, but his eyewear companies, his courses, his products, his apps, digital launchpad, whatever the case might be, he always use ads to push them. And the reason why that's an extremely important part of the funnel is that he has a massive audience, so it would be absolutely foolish to not run ads, right? One might think, someone inexperienced might think that because you have a big personal brand, then you don't need to run ads. But the reverse should be the case, because if you have a big personal brand, then your ads are going to perform better just off of the fact that you have a big personal brand, because you already have massive recognition, facial recognition. People know you, they like you, and they trust you, right? I had this thing with one of my clients as well. Basically, he had like a like a 10x ROAS or even more, just because he had a really really big personal brand. So it's always important to put money behind ads once you start getting a big audience, because that's going to increase your trust, and it's going to, number one, reduce your ROAS, also increase your engagement. You can correct me if I'm wrong, because people already know you, so they are more likely to engage. And also it's going to get more people to sign up genuinely, because there's only a limited amount of people you can get with organic traffic. But with paid ads, you can keep spending and more people will keep signing up. So that's basically why he's running ads. Now, we're going to get into the funnel here. And this funnel, I'm going to break them down step by step. And the funnel is very simple, and it has three different steps. So the first one is the landing page. The second I'm going to break down is the application page. The third one is the thank you page. So the landing page is what we have right here. And before we come back to this page, I'm going to, hopefully this loads up. My laptop is fried, bro. I need to get a new laptop. But okay, so it's loading up there. So you can see the landing page here. The name of the event is called The One Thing. And this landing page has two very important sections: the above the fold and the event section. So the above the fold can be further broken down into multiple components. I keep saying two for some reason. But anyways, so we have the eyebrow, we have the headline, we have the sub-headliner, we have the CTA, we have the objection handling. All of this serves a specific purpose. Now, you need to think about your landing page differently, and I'm going to break this down in a second. There's some things I'm going to review that are going to be very interesting. But look at the way you need to think about your landing page. Your landing page is not the holy grail for conversions. And I used to say this before, and I'm calling myself out here. It's not, because if you have zero traffic, then your landing page really has no use, right? It's very important to understand that your landing page is not the holy grail for conversions. But think about it like this. Why send traffic, expensive traffic that you're spending $20, $30 for a click, even if it's $10? Why spend that amount of money sending traffic to a landing page that's not good, that is going to create doubts, that is going to make people not want to sign up, right? It doesn't make sense. So that's why I'm helping entrepreneurs. I'm helping people who are doing over 6 figures a year build landing pages and funnels for their business, right? So if you're a consultant, tax consultant, financial consultant, info product creator, a coach that runs a coaching program, click the link in the description, schedule a call with my team, and we'll see if and how we can help you. So with that being said, we're going to break this down, and you need to always think about your landing page, especially if it's an event landing page. You need to think about it in terms of incentives, because people need to be incentivized for them to take any action. People are friends with you because they have an incentive from being a friend with you. A girl is going to get into a relationship with you because there's an incentive. Maybe you add status to her life. Maybe you make her life easier by providing for her. Maybe you protect her. It could be a lot of many different things. So the first thing that we have here is the eyebrow text. And the eyebrow text basically just creates curiosity, right? The eyebrow text here says the one thing. And bro, I don't know what the fuck this shit is. Anyways, yeah. So the eyebrow text here says the one thing. Now it's attached to this graphic, but anyways, the point still stands that this creates curiosity, and also we have the detail. So basically, what he's doing with this is creating curiosity. Doesn't do much aside that, but the main thing now comes in the headline. So this headline increases that curiosity loop by partly revealing the results that he's gotten from this thing that is yet to be revealed. Now, of course, we know what it is. It's a personal brand, but you can see the way he's structured it. He says, I'm going to reveal the competitive leverage responsible for generating me $108 billion online. Throughout the 4 episodes, you'll learn how to implement this leverage so you can succeed in 2025, no matter what business model you choose. Now, this is very, very important, because the headline here is adding to that curiosity loop, right? What is he going to reveal? Reveal, discover, all of this creates a reaction in our brain that makes us want to find out more. We want to understand, okay, what's there to be revealed. And also he adds an authority by mentioning the amount he has generated online. Now, the next one here is the sub-headline, and this is simple. It's doing two things. It's supporting the headline, and it's adding an incentive for them to show up to the event. So it says, throughout the 4 episodes, you learn how to implement this leverage so you can succeed in 2025, no matter what business model you choose. So he's telling you that you're going to implement this leverage and is supporting what the hook has said, because there's only so many words you can cram into your headline, which is your hook, as I like to call it sometimes. So all you need to do in your sub headline is expand on the hook and add in some incentives, especially if it's something like an event. It's very important. Now the CTA is very simple. It goes straightforward. It's straightforward. It's straight to the point. Click here to reserve your spots, and this is very important. Nope, I'm not selling your course. Now this is the CTA subtext, and what he's doing with this is objection handling. He's trying to tell them that, because one big objection that he has faced throughout his career is being called a course seller. Now, right now, this is not a course. This is a program that he's bringing people in. It's not a course, so he's trying to dispel the objection that he's selling a course. I think it's very smart that he did this, that he addressed this, because it's been something going on for years and years. Now, the next part is the events section. Now, this event, I'm not going to frame it as events. I'm going to frame it as incentives, because the only reason why people are going to, the only reason upon which, the only condition, let me put it that way, the only condition upon which people are going to show up to your event or webinar is that they have a clear incentive. It's extremely important to have incentives, because then you give people reasons to show up. In life, anything like that's, if you don't get anything out of this video, just understand that incentives are everything. So you can see here we have episode 1, 2, 3, 4, and also we have the footer here, which is just a simple message, and also it's also laced with incentives, more incentives. So he said here, I have created a private WhatsApp group where I can send messages that I wouldn't be able to send to you publicly. Now this is creating exclusivity, right, which is a very, very important factor in marketing. So you get the link to the WhatsApp group after registering below. So you click here to reserve your spot. So it's all incentives and curiosity. You want to create curiosity using your copy, and also you want to make people, you want to incentivize people to register or join your program, whatever the case might be. Now the design here is like really good. We could break that down if you guys want me to, but your design is also very good in creating trust with the person you're trying to sell, basically. So if we go to the next page here, this is the application page. So this application page is simple as well. Your registration is almost complete. That's the headline. We have the sub headline, which is what the video below to finish your registration now, and we have the VSL, we have the button, and then we have the form. So what does this registration page do? So this page is basically trying to push us to fill out the form. And if we go back to our Miro board here, so you're going to ask, like, why does he have a VSL on the page? So the VSL explains what the event is all about, and handles the prospect's objections as well. And it's very fast-paced. I'm not sure if it's edited or if he just spoke in a fast-paced manner to push people, to take action faster. But what you have to understand is that it's very, very fast-paced, and it also handles the course objection very, very well, while also providing more incentives to push the prospect to fill out the type form. And also, the reason why he needs to have a VSL here is because this product is a high-ticket offer, right? And it's tailored towards business owners who are running a business that makes at least $20,000 a month. And for this reason, not everyone can sign up, because he won't be able to help them, and because because they don't make the amount of money that they will be able to invest into the program, right? They don't make up to $20,000 a month, so they can't invest into the program. So since he has that price point, he needs to make sure that, since he has that qualification based on revenue, he needs to make sure that people who are filling out, people who they are taking on or having sales calls with, are actually qualified for the offer. So it's going to be used for pre-qualification of filtering out of unqualified prospects. So his team only spends time with people who are qualified and who are more likely to pay and move ahead with the offer. So it's extremely important to understand that. The next one here is the thank you page. And again, this is laced with a lot of incentives. So on the thank you page, after the form is complete, you're redirected there, and you're incentivized again to secure a spot by, number one, joining the private WhatsApp group where you'll get exclusive information, turn on your YouTube notifications so you don't miss the event, and confirm your registration via email. So we can see that in play here. Bro. Okay, anyway, so you can see we have a headline, we have a sub headline, then we have join the WhatsApp group. And again, you can see how this is carefully laced with incentives. So join our private WhatsApp group to download your 2025 plan of attack. It doesn't say join your during the WhatsApp group to get reminders. No, it doesn't do that. It says to download the 2025 plan of attack and all the free resources that I'll share throughout the event for each episode. We have the big button there. Now, number 2, turn on notification for episode 1. The event episodes will not be available for a long time, and only those who watch them live will get access to the free resources. That's why I highly recommend you to turn on the notifications on the video by clicking the little bell icon on its YouTube page. Again, incentive so they don't miss it. People have a fear of losing stuff. Then the fear of losing is inherently greater than gaining. So you always have to make sure you add in a little bit of fear of losing something, right? So it's called risk aversion. The third one is check your email inbox. I've sent you an email with a subject. The one thing is coming. It's essential that you open this email and confirm your registration. Now, this is obviously not the same as the other ones, but it's telling you something as well to confirm your registration. Nothing crazy there. I don't like when people make it sound crazier than it is. So that's basically this is all steps of the funnel laid out. And the last thing I want to cover is one very important thing that he did. Now, Iman put out the trailer for the event on his main channel. And the reason why, because I know you might be asking this question right now. So if he has like a YouTube channel that is dedicated towards business, high-level business strategies and concepts, why is he releasing this video, trailer video on his channel? Why is he hosting it on his channel? Well, it would be stupid not to. Like, it would be foolish not to, because that's where he has the largest base of his audience. So he needs to make sure he reaches the maximum amount of people, and the way he can reach those people is through his main YouTube channel. He can't reach those people through the smaller channel, which has just 6,000 subscribers, right? So in order to push the message further, to push it far and wide, even though not everyone is going to be qualified for the offer, there's still thousands of people, or even hundreds of thousands of people potentially, who are going to be interested in this offer within his audience, because he's basically, at this point, I would say he's served a good amount of his total addressable market in terms of people who want to make $1,000, $10,000. And now some people who are going to, a lot of people who are in his audience want to know, okay, how did you make $100 million online? And most of these people are going to be people who are already making money. So it's very important that he taps into that audience, and I think he's going to make a lot of money from this if executed properly, right? If executed properly. So he can do the promotion via the new channel. I think that would be quite naive. But anyways, yeah, the reason why we see all of these guys building personal brand offers, Iman Gadzhi, Jack Neal, Jordan Welch, is because, personal branding is definitely the future in the state of AI, and a lot of fakery is definitely, is definitely the future. So anyways, if you need a funnel like this built for your info product, if you need a landing page built for your info product, consulting or coaching program, if you have a tax, consulting business, finance consulting course, whatever the case might be, just click the link in the description, book a call with my team, and we'll see how it can help you. We're the absolute best in this game. We've generated over $3 million over the past 9 months alone, and we're working with some of the biggest info products and consultants in the space. We're by far the biggest in the space. So also, you can grab my free CRO checklist. That's going to save you tons of time. It's going to save you a lot of time. I and my team have spent time refining it, and it's very simple and easy to follow. So make sure you grab that. And also make sure that you implement what I've showed you in this video, especially with the landing pages. You might not have a big personal brand as Iman. You can still replicate his strategy, some parts of his strategy, by using the same style of landing pages and tweaking it to fit your brand and fit the messaging that you want. So apply this information, because if you don't, then you shouldn't be watching this video. I only want to speak to people who are actually going to take action on the information that they're being given. So please make sure you apply this. It's completely useless if you don't. And I'm going to also make sure you like the video so YouTube can recommend this to other people like you. Know you're an amazing person. And subscribe to the channel, because we have a lot more videos coming out like this. I have a lot of them in the stash, and it's just the beginning. I want to make sure that my mission with this channel is accomplished, and that's sharing as much value as possible for you to be able to build your landing page funnel successfully. And also, hopefully, some advice. I'll post some advice videos on my channel. And yeah, that's really it. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. And with that being said, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace.